Hi there. Today we will be going through a guided meditation focused on the concept of substitutiary locomotion. What we are going to do is focused on manifesting the things that we want in our lives, such as our dreams, our goals, and anything that we want to attract and take on a life force of their own. So, if you are ready to join me in this session, let's go ahead and take a comfortable seated position. Cross your legs one over the other and bring both hands on top of your knees. Now let's go ahead and find length on our spine. And if you like, you can close your eyes or soften the gaze. Now inviting this quiet space for you to be fully present in the moment. Fully be aware of the space that you are in, the feeling of the ground beneath you, the pull of gravity and the rising motion whenever you breathe in. Allow the spine to lengthen up, feeling it on the crown of your head, as if there was a string behind you pulling you upwards to the sky. Take a few more moments here to notice any sensations in the body, any strong emotions, and see if we can calm ourselves down with our breath. Allow the flow of air to move into the nose and out through the nose. Let's start by taking 5 clearing breaths, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the nose. Every time you do this, when you breathe in, create length. Whenever you breathe out, letting go. Take a few more deep breaths in and out here. Allow yourself to fully expand. Expanding in this room, creating more space to breathe, and creating room to let go of the things that you do not need anymore. Now, once you're ready, I'd like you to imagine the things that you have always wanted to achieve or have in your life. And sometimes achieving these things may have certain roadblocks or challenges. But I'd like you to imagine that these things that you've always wanted are right in front of you, within your reach. So close, but far away. And these goals can be more than the material things. It could be the general feeling of happiness. It can be success in your career or relationship. Imagine them all within your reach, just a few feet away from you. Now notice this feeling that is residing within you. How does it feel to be so close to them, within their grasp? What is it that you want to do? Now, we are going to recite the mantra, Triguna, Macoides, Tricorum, and Sadisdi. Now these words will help us pull these visions, these goals that are so close to us, and bring them closer to us even more. So allow this energy to form within you, this inner power as you tap in with the strength to pull these dreams a bit closer to you. Now say the words triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and sadisti. 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 Keep visualizing these things that you want to attract, and every time you say the mantra, imagine these things going closer and closer to you. Things that were once far away, slowly being pulled by your own strength and energy. As you continue to manifest, keep repeating the mantra. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and 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 sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, sadisti. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, sadisti. Again, keep imagining the things that you'd want from all aspects of your life. It could be relationships at work, health, personal achievements. Keep imagining them being pulled closer to you by your own energy, by your own force. And slowly imagine that they are within your grasp now. As you continue to manifest, keep repeating the mantra. Let's do this a few more times. Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and sadisti. 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 Triguna, mucoides, trichorum, and Sadisty. Triguna, Mycoides, Tricorum, and Sadisty. Triguna, Mycoides, Tricorum, 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 Sadisty. Take a few more deep breaths in and out, exhaling out through the mouth. So you can begin to flip your palms facing up, ready to receive all these blessings, all these great things in your life. And notice how it feels to have our palms open up, ready to receive. Now visualize that all these things that you wished for are on your palms, and that they are already here in your life. And maybe also take some time to give gratitude for all the things that are already in your life, and that you consider as blessings. Take a few more deep breaths in and out, exhaling out through the mouth. And see how it feels to have all the things you've ever wanted to take on a life force of their own. What does it feel like to have all of your dreams come true? And which part of the body do you feel it the most? And what kind of sensations or emotions are strong? And stay with this feeling. Stay with the thoughts. Now, I hope that was helpful for you in visualizing all the things that you want in your life and that you would want to attract. Now realize that manifestation is one thing, but also taking action for the things that we want is also important to achieving the goals in our lives. If you want to reflect more on this concept of substitutiary locomotion, I'd like you to grab on a piece of paper and maybe list down the things that you would want to achieve and how you can get closer to them. What kind of energy must you be able to elect to attract the things that you want so that they can take on a life of their own?